Traversal ENT in the building, guys. I'm back with another one. Once again, guys, I'm going to repeat. When I'm in love with the sport of boxing, you will get videos from me. When I hate the sport of boxing, I'm just going to go silent. Boxing is that sport that I love to hate. Love-hate relationship. And for the longest time, it's been getting on my nerves. Moving on, Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury. Now, this is a fight that I should have been doing multiple videos on. I was going to do a series for this fight, just like I did Wilder Fury, the classical legendary series that I dropped. Yeah? So let's just get the obvious out of the way, because everyone knows what the obvious is, and we hate talking the obvious in this channel, right? All the advantages in this fight point to Tyson Fury. That is the obvious. We all know this. All the advantages in this fight point to Tyson Fury. Cool. But what can Dillian Whyte do to win this fight? In my opinion, after breaking this fight down in my head, and I'm still breaking it down even as we speak right now, my head processes really fast like that. Regardless of what strategy Tyson Fury employs, they all favor him to win the fight. So what's Dillian got to do? Now let me talk to Dillian Whyte directly, because he's a fellow countryman, right? Londoner, South London, Loughborough Junction, all of that are those in Portugal. Dillian, I'm talking to you right now. Now, everyone that knows me personally, and those of you lot, the few of you lot that I know down south who know Dillian Whyte, pass this message on to Dillian. Yeah? Dillian, do not get in the center of the ring. That is one no-no. Do not get in the center of the ring. I know boxers are supposed to get in the center of the ring and establish control and all of that good stuff. Everything comes from getting in the center of the ring, using your jab, da-da-da-da-da-da. That is what the ideal thing is for every fighter, to such an extent that when you see your fighter start the fight, round one, bing, bing, and he does not get in the center of the ring, it's not a good sign. 9 out of 10 times. But in this fight, specifically, because of the dimensions of Tyson Fury, he's a unit, he's big, he's tall, rangy. Dillian, you cannot stay in the center of the ring. If you stay in the center of the ring, number one, you allow Tyson Fury to employ the matador strategy against you. He can circle you, he can cause you problems, he can start to pepper you. That's number one. Number two, you also invite Tyson Fury to do the Kronk style, to come in there, use himself, use his body, use his clinch to start wearing you down. Now, that could work potentially in your favor, but that's the flip of a coin. We don't know how that fight's going to play out up close, because you're a good inside fighter up close, but you won't be as effective as you want to be up close against Tyson Fury, because he will tie you up. Yeah? So let me just take two things away, yeah? Tyson Fury's going to get rid of Dillian Whyte's inside game very quickly in this fight. Now, if Fury's going to do that, and Fury's going to try and establish that jab, it's going to be battle of the jabs, because both guys have got very long reaches. Dillian's got very long reach as well as Fury has. I'm very interested to see who's got the longer reach out of the two. Yeah? Because they both got very long reaches. So they're going to have to figure out each other's, what do you call it? Range. Range is going to be a big thing in this fight. But it's going to be easier for Fury to figure out the range than it's going to be for Dillian. That's the thing, right? Dillian standing in the center of the ring is not good news for Dillian Whyte. Rounds are going to go, and he's going to be losing big on points. That's the first caution to Dillian Whyte, yeah? Now, this video is actually how he can win. So I'm going to tell you how he can win. Keep listening. Keep listening. Stay patient. And if you ain't done so yet, hit the like button. That's the most important thing. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Hitting the like's more important than subscriptions, bruv. Hit the like button and comment down below, because I want to know what you lot think of what I'm saying. Moving on. Second thing Dillian Whyte must take into consideration is this. Do not be the bull. Yeah, don't be the bull in this fight. The B-U-double-L. Do not be that guy in this fight. If you act as the bull and you try to chase Fury, you'll be wasting your time. You won't really stand much of a chance if you think you're going to be the bull in this fight. Don't go in there trying to hunt down Fury. Don't do a Derek Chisora follow Fury round. Don't do that. That's exactly what Fury likes. He'll just stiff arm his lead hand, he'll stiff arm his left, and he'll control you all night long if you do that. So those are the two don'ts I'm giving Dillian Whyte. Do not go in the center of the ring, because that is not where your fight is. And do not charge, follow Tyson Fury. Don't be the bull. Here is what you do. You have one way in which you can win this fight, in my personal opinion. And how is that? You have to take Tyson Fury completely out of his element. Completely out of his element. Meaning what? You got to play a Muhammad Ali type game. Yeah. And I don't mean movement. You got to go to the ropes or in the corners and you got to fight Fury from there. Do I make myself clear? You need to fight Tyson Fury on the ropes. You need to fight Tyson Fury in the corners. That is where Dillian Whyte can not only win the fight, but that is where Dillian Whyte can actually knock Tyson Fury out clean. And I'm gonna break this down a little bit more. You see, Dillian Whyte, when he's on the ropes, his counter punching is at its deadliest when he's on the ropes. His counter punching is at its deadliest when he's on the corner. When Dillian Whyte is pinned, his counter punching is at its deadliest. Tyson Fury will throw the right hand as a hook. Tyson Fury throws the right hand as a hook when he's got his opponents on the ropes. Ask Deontay Wilder. He was knocked out, I believe, by right hand on the ropes. Tyson Fury throws the right hand when he's got a fighter in the corner as a looping hook shot. Ask his former fighters. When he's got you on the ropes, he'll jab you closer to the ropes to keep you there on the ropes, and then the right hand will come into play. Do you know that Dillian Whyte has an automatic trigger? It's not even something that he thinks about. When it comes to his left hand, it's not something that he thinks about. The minute he catches a shot on his left hand, especially when he's on the ropes, it's not something he considers. That guy launches it automatically on autopilot, which is exactly what he will need to do against Tyson Fury. Fury will put you on the ropes because you will allow him to do that. You're going to go to the ropes. You're not going to go to the center. So Fury's like, oh, you're not in the center? Cool. You're going to go to the ropes slowly, but not obviously, but slowly but surely you're going to back up into the ropes. You're going to let Fury come to you. That's going to serve you in two ways. It's going to open up shots for you. It will. It's going to open up shots for you. Stay low. Fury will have to get in closer. And when you're on the ropes, Fury's not going to get in looking to clinch you. He's going to get in looking to hurt you. But that's where he becomes vulnerable. Because Fury will touch you with his right hand. And the minute that right hand touches that left glove of Dillian Whyte, you mark my word, automatic knee-jerk response, whoosh, Whyte is releasing that hook. And that hook, in my opinion, is the only shot that Dillian Whyte has got that is faster than Tyson Fury's punches. Because I don't believe Dillian Whyte is a faster fighter in terms of punch speed. Hand speed, I don't think Whyte is faster than Fury. I don't know where people got that from. Fury's 1-2 in the middle is faster than any of Whyte's shots, except his left hook counter. You need that left hook to be working on autopilot all the time without you thinking about it, because you want to be taking your right hook and your overhand right and you putting that into play. And your body shots putting that into play. But if that left hook can come in as often as possible automatically, great. You want Fury to try pin you on the ropes, Whyte. I know it sounds ludicrous, but it's a ludicrous strategy that's going to win you this fight. It's not the obvious. You're not going to beat Tyson Fury like how you beat, what's his name? Lucas Brown. You ain't going to be able to walk Fury down. This whole idea of if they meet toe-to-toe, Dillian Whyte will get a lot of success. It's not true. Dillian Whyte might be a better inside fighter than Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury knows how to nullify all of that. He will simply clinch you and tire you out. Dillian Whyte will get tired from round 6 onwards. If he stays in the ropes and he allows Fury to come to him every time Whyte wants to engage, get to them ropes. You have to force Tyson Fury to look stupid staying in the middle because you're not going there. Then he will come to you. He'll be frustrated that he's got to do that, but he will come to you. You've taken him out of this element because that's not how he wanted the fight to play out. Then Fury will do what he does. You're going to do what you do. Stay low, keep your defense steady, and just work him at this point. At this point, that's when you go to town. That's when you start attacking body. That's when you throw overhand rights. You do all of that without considering the left hook, because when Tyson touches that glove, like an automatic pistol, pow, it's going to get shot out at him. All right? This is Dillian Whyte's only strategy. It's only way he's winning this fight, in my personal opinion. The only way Dillian Whyte can win this fight is if he fights on the ropes. It sounds ludicrous, I know, but that's what it is. Now, you guys, if you don't think there's another way, I'm listening. Put your comments down below. Tell me how can Dillian Whyte win this fight, because I'm telling you, I've explored all angles, and Fury wins in all angles. Fury is the better fighter at the two because he's the bigger guy. If Fury was Whyte size, I'd give the fight to Whyte. But Fury's size plus everything else he's got gives him the advantages in this fight, regardless of which strategy he employs or implores. Whyte has got to make Fury come to him when he's on the ropes. Anthony Joshua thought he was going to tee off on Dillian Whyte when he had Dillian Whyte on the ropes. When Anthony Joshua fought Whyte in the center, this is a long time ago, Whyte has improved leaps and leaps and leaps since then, but still, when they fought in the center, Joshua was winning that fight easily. When he took Whyte to the ropes, he quickly learned that that's not where you want Dillian Whyte. Joshua thought he was going to tee off on Whyte on the ropes, and guess what happened? He started teeing off on Whyte, but Whyte caught a shot on his glove, and that's all Whyte needs. It's like a knee-jerk reaction. He catches it, he's launching that left hook so clean, and he launches it at the right place. It just takes fighters out. Joshua was out on his feet. Whyte just didn't capitalize on it because his balance was all over the place, and his shoulder was done. Now it's going to be interesting. Like I said, Whyte's got what do you call it? He's got long arms, very long arms. Now, where it might be difficult for Whyte with that left hook is, can you reach Fury with it? Because you're not only going to be throwing that hook, but you're going to have to be throwing that hook pretty high. But if you can catch Joshua, you should be able to catch Fury too. Even though they're different, you should be able to catch Fury too. So yeah, I don't think body work is going to really be the deciding factor here. Although that might help slow Fury down. It's that rope, mate. It's that rope. That's all I got to say, because I feel like I'm repeating myself here. Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury. It's Fury's fight to win. Dillian has one chance for me. That's all I can see. Peace out, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I'll be back with some more.